Hey guys, and
Continue on Mechanics
ProTinkerToys.com
for half a mile.
uh, for helping out at the slot car show in Highland, Indiana. That is tomorrow.
In a quarter mile,
They call it the big one.
Hill Road.
So we are heading there. Takes me about 2 hours to get to Pro Tinker from my house, which is in Smithville, Ohio. So I figured I'd go.
Hill Road.
I figured I would go live real quick for a little bit to help kill some of the time. I see somebody is on, so I appreciate that. Last night I did the GoPro to live stream, and it didn't auto upload, so I don't think last night's live stream worked out. It didn't post. So whoever was on the live, they got to see, and whoever wasn't, didn't get to see. And it was a good show, too. I showed a lot of cool stuff. So, hey, James. Yeah, I'm going to do stickers, James. I just got the logo done on Friday. I did it myself. So, yeah, my wife's actually going to print those, because she has a machine to do all that. So she's going to do that for me. So I'll give you an update later this week on that. That I put that on her priority list to get done. So yes, I plan on having those done. And the logo is going to be, or the list is going to be the logo that you see on my YouTube page. But like I said, I'm heading to Pro Tinker today. Ryan, Brian, and myself are the ones going to this show in Indiana. It's in Highland, Indiana. I believe it's at the YMCA there. It's a pretty nice facility. Big open gym. It's a 2-gym, full court, basketball court set up, and we get one whole side. So it's a pretty good show. It's not as big as Richfield's, but pretty close. Volumes about pretty close. So it's a good show. I gotta pay attention because the road I'm on is I'm surrounded by deer, so it's not but farmland out by me. But my ETA to Pro Tinkers is 11 Eastern.
Take the next right onto Overton Road.
Water's high, and we haven't had rain. My wife has my phone holder in her car, so that's why you guys got this funky angle. Does the stream look good, James? Does it look clear? It doesn't look
Overton Road for 1.5 miles.
Funky? No problem, James. I hope this isn't taking me the way it took me before, because I took a funky way to get there, or to get to. I think that sign said there's alligators in there. It's a little weird. But I am making progress on my slot car room. Last night I had a live stream. I'm going to see if I can find that stream, because my GoPro didn't auto upload. I think actually it just deleted it. So, which stinks. I got to learn how to use that thing. But I got a lot of things on the table to get done. Decorating the rest of, putting up all the rest of the cars that I have. I have about 175 more to go. I don't know if I have enough room on my wall, to be honest with you. But, oh, sorry. And then I'm going to start on the bias to timing system that I have this week. Uh-oh, this isn't good. I'm getting taken out by a combine, guys. So, big old combine, whole road. I'm on a 2-lane switchback backwoods road right now. But
In a quarter mile, sharp left onto West Smithville Western Road.
But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the Viasu timing system set up. The track's all gonna get wired, and we'll be legit.
Next left onto West Smithville Western Road.
We'll be set up. I might make some changes though. I'm looking to see with the track, make sure that it's the way it should be. Because I feel like there's some
road for 3 miles.
imperfections throughout the track, and I want to make sure it's right, obviously, before I start wiring things. And so I'm gonna make sure I have the right turns, and not just, instead of a 3-inch, I should have a 6-inch, or I want to make it as smooth as I possibly. And I keep punching myself or kicking myself that I should have just bought that TKO track at the Richfield Slot Car Show. I could have bought everything for probably about $3,500, I bet, and I would have had everything. I wouldn't have had to do anything. I literally would just have to put the legs down, plug in the track, and it's ready to go. So I'm going to kind of kick myself about that. So, but it is what it is. That's how I learn. And, I get to meet great people. Mark from Mark's Slot Car Garage is, offered his assistance. So did Scott from Scott's House of HO. I know Ted, U of M, would gladly help. Dan from SVR, he's pointing me in the right directions on things. So, but yeah, that's what's happening. I do have all the bank turns to do it. I just don't think the way my layout is, James, how I have my track, it will work. I'm gonna have to try again. I was messing with it and I couldn't figure it out, and I just don't, for it to be a 4-lane, I don't think I have enough room on my track for 4 lanes to do banks on the way that my layout is. So yeah, it's taking me a funky way like it did last time. So that's the only problem. So, but and then that should be here. I think it might be here today or Monday. Viper's driving stations. I ordered 4 of them for my 4 lanes, so those will be coming in. That I'll have to wire that up. So it's gonna be a process. It's gonna take a couple weeks, I think. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe 1 week. I don't know. Just I gotta dedicate time to it. And time I don't have a lot of, just with work, and it's coming into the winter season, so I'm trying to get everything done. I should have stayed home today to blow all the leaves. But I already committed to Brian and Ryan, so I'm going to help them out. Anything else, James? I don't know, James. It is early, and I did say last night that I was going to do a live between like 10, something like that. So good, I'm on 302. So they're probably not looking for a live stream, and me driving in the truck, live stream is probably not the funnest live stream to watch. I enjoy it when Brian does it, but so wow, there's funky clouds up here. I wish I had my phone holder so you guys could see everything I just talked. But James, does the stream look fine? not blurry or anything, choppy, because I'm on my truck's. So I wanted to see how it looked, or know how it looks. Okay, cool. Thanks, James. But yeah, more people jump on here. Like I said, I got an hour and 50 minutes to go, so I'll talk for a little while. I probably won't be on here the whole time, but for most of it, free. Big old slick. Huh. Oh no, that was a big. I don't know what that was. So I would like to do banks, so James, in the one back turn closest to the camera, I would love to do bank turns off of that curve. I just don't know how, like, I don't think my track is long enough for the bank on that straightaway. I could be totally wrong and just don't know what I'm doing, but hey, Clint. Caught the end of the showroom. Hey, thanks, Clint. I really appreciate it. I'm actually I'll show you guys here in a second. So my buddy who got me into SCX digital, SCX analog back in 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, he is selling, he sold his collection to Brian, and I have it with me now. I'm taking it to Brian. And I know Brian's going to sell it, so if anybody's interested in the SCX digital, we have it. I have brand new in the box, never opened. The box is a little rough, but never opened. The cellophane's still on it. Chronometers, look at all that stuff down there. So there's a ton of SCX, and then my bed of my truck is completely filled with tracks and accessories and motors. So if you need anything SCX wise, SCX digital, there's a brand new chronometer, a brand new pit box, all in the cellophane. Nothing's been opened. That Bass Pro, there's 4 or 5 or 6 NASCAR SCX digital cars, never been opened with the chips. Nice. So hey Mayor, how are you doing, buddy? But yeah, this is the way it took me last time because I took a funky route from my. I wanted to get my truck washed real quick because I had some bugs all on the windshield, so I wanted to get that cleared off. So it took me a funky route. Now it's like back roads. I hate taking this. It's pretty, but it's just annoying. So it's actually faster as long as you don't get behind horse trailers. But here, let me fix my camera. Sorry for the funky view, but it is what it is. Better than nothing. So yeah, the SCX digital stuff, I still have a ton of that myself, and analog. I bought a few sets from Brian for analog back in the day that I still have that my son loves. He loves 1/32 more than the HO. I think it's because of the size, obviously, and they look really cool. And my buddy was bigger into the 1/32 is because he's legally blind, so it's easier for him to see the cars. So that's why he did 1/32. But he had 2 or 3 massive layouts we had. We had one road course that was 4 4x8 sheets of plywood tables. So it was a massive layout. And I want to say we had 8 stations set up. That could be wrong. I want to say it was 8. Or it might have been 6. But it was a cool layout. And then we had a huge like Indy style track laid out. That was the straightaways were like 25 feet long. It was nuts. And what is this guy doing? We would put hopped up motors in those cars to do on that track. We were flying. That was a cool track. And then I want to say we had a banked oval track. No. Yes, I think. Maybe we only had 2 and we switched it, but yeah, I did that for a couple years with him. He had he had a shop next to his pizza shop, or a building next to his pizza shop that we had that in, and it was awesome. So, I've seen a lot of people splitting wood today, getting ready. I should have been doing that before now. But it is a beautiful day here in Ohio. It says it's 46, but it's warmer than that. I know it's warmer than that. So, but we're heading, like I said earlier, we're heading to the Indiana show, and you get a chance. Look, I will Trans Am. James, I might have an iWheels Trans Am. No, I don't have the Trans Am. So you're talking about the newest one that just came out, or from Auto World? Because I wanted that one from PTT and they don't have it. So, but I'll look at the show. I'll be honest, at the show there's not a lot. It shows there's not a lot of new iWheel stuff. It's the older iWheel stuff that I see there. I don't. No, they don't. They didn't even get one because I asked. I asked if they had that car, and they didn't even get one in. They said sometimes they don't get every car. A lot of times they don't. White and gold. Yep, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Yep. There's a Jeep that kind of has like the same coloring with the gold and white. So. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it for you, James. I'll get it for you if it's there. Yeah, I wish I didn't take this way. We got 2 people on, 4 people liked. I appreciate it. I know this is kind of a funky view, and it's not slot cars or anything, but it's me driving to Pro Tinker to go to a slot car show for tomorrow in Highland, Indiana. We won't leave until later today because Ryan has to work at the store. So, no problem, James. So, some big houses out here. But I'm excited to get that timing system set up because I'll be honest, like I don't run cars on my track very much. I'm still in the process of kind of getting things, the way I want it. So you kind of don't get to enjoy it yet, but and it can get boring by yourself, just kind of going around, But with the timing system now, that gives me a challenge, and that's the challenge right now is just to stay on the track. Now with that system, the challenge will be to stay on the track and to a fast time. Clint, the show is only tomorrow there, and it is quick. It's like 9 to 1, I think. It's not very long. It's not, the Richfield show is from 9 to 3, I believe. And they pack up quick. They get in, they pack. It's just weird. Like, they want to get home, they want to drive home, or they want to get to a football game, watch a football game, whatever it is. So, the good thing though is that in Indiana, it's right on the border of Illinois, so it's really close. It's right next to Calumet City, Illinois. So that's, I would say, pretty like bear country. I see it. So the Bears played on Thursday night, so we should have a pretty good showing, I hope, tomorrow. Next weekend, we're going to be in New Jersey, in Parsippany, New Jersey, for that slot car show. We went there a few months ago. We saw the mayor there. That was all awesome to see Mark there, Mark the mayor. And we're going to try to get time to go to mayor's house and do it live and race. So that would be really cool. I would love to do that, and it's always nice seeing the mayor. He's a heck of a nice guy. He's helped me out too with, track and just controllers and cars, and so everybody's been really, really nice. Long way, one day. Well, it is, James, but they make pretty good money there, and it's money that if they didn't go, Brian gets the hotel rooms free because of his points. So it's just really our gas and our time getting there, our time. So it's really worth doing because the money he makes is very good money. I mean, it can range. I mean, it's thousands of dollars he makes most of the time. So it can range from $5,000 to $20,000 that we've made at shows, and that's no lie. So the Richfield show, I know one year we made almost $20,000 in a weekend. So you got to do those shows. That's how you get your name out there, and I know you know that. Or I shouldn't say James. Hey Norm, how you doing, buddy? Take Route 250 to 224. Yeah, well, that's what I usually take, Norm. I jump on 30 to 250, but where it was at, it took me a funky way, and it wants to take me through Ashland. And I'm like, gosh darn it. But the last time I took it, it was actually a tiny bit quicker, because there was construction. But I don't like taking these roads because of the deer. Knock on wood. I don't want to be like Tim, the deer slayer. So, yeah, I'm excited. These shows are always fun. Ryan and I really enjoy these shows, and I know Brian does too. But we like seeing the people that, that watch the live, and they'll come and like, hey, I'm Bob that watches the show, and they'll say their name. We're like, oh yeah, we know we've seen your name. So that's kind of cool. And I know that the customers get a kick out of seeing Ryan and Brian, especially Brian, at the show. So they get pictures and things like that. Some people, Brian might rub the wrong way. We all know that. So, Norm, where do you live at? You know about 250 and 220. That was cool, Norm, that you were at. I hope this doesn't explode. I got guys, I always get Brian Cokes when we go on these trips, because I drink it too, and make sure, we gotta get going. So I got him a Pepsi, and when he'll say, hey, can you hand me a Coke when we're driving? So I'm gonna hand him a Pepsi and see what he says, because he got that Pepsi all week at that show. I know this angle sucks, but okay, that's right. Tell me that. So the way I come home is through Norwalk a lot of times. Actually, I think this is going to take me through Norwalk the way I'm going. I'm coming through Ashland right now, Norm, if you know where Ashland is. The town where, oh no, I know exactly where Norwalk is. I go to Norwalk every year. Sometimes twice, but I go for it's called the DSM shootout. It's a Mitsubishi. They've been doing it forever. His name's Dave Busher. He does a big DSM shootout, and they used to have the GTRs, the Nissan GTR shootout there too, and that was a big to do. And I would take my camper there all weekend, plug in and watch I would back my camper up right at the finish line, back my truck up right on there, and I would stand in the tailgate or put my chair there. Perfect view. And what's crazy is those 4-cylinders are no joke. And the GTRs are running 6s and 7s and 8s and 9s. And some of these cars are they're driving in there. Not running 6s, but Adam, just subscribe to the channel, everyone. Hey, thanks, Clint. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I just saw a sign for a business. So, but yeah, when they deploy those parachutes, it's like a bomb going off when the cars are going really fast. Oh my gosh. But Norm, I saw that you were...
Ohio 302 West, Ohio 511 North.
I'm on 302 right now, Norm, if you know where 302. But I saw that you were at the... I didn't realize who was... At race night the last week, and I was like, wait.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Ohio
I was like,
302.
I was like, I know that guy. And I was, oh yeah, it's Norm. Oh, you went to school with Dave Busher. Okay. Yeah, he's kind of a prick. but he does, I mean, he is a nice guy, but he's got to deal with a bunch of idiots. And yeah, so him and his brother, they are unbelievable with those DSMs. I mean, they are, and they're big into Ford now. They do a lot. Oh shoot, they do a lot with Ford.
Continue on Ohio 302
with the
West,
Maverick.
3 miles.
So I'm sure if you go up to Norwalk, I'm sure you see them there. I know his son does some stuff. His son is really good, but yeah, they're real big into Mitsubishis forever. I mean, 30 years, some fast cars. But it's cool to watch those 4-cylinders go, because all my buddies and myself, we had Hondas and Acura and Tegras, and like my buddy Chris, he had a 600-700 horsepower hatchback, and then my friend at work, who I work with, her boyfriend had the world's fastest RSX in the world, and then there's a guy that had a faster time, but he had sequential. My friend's boyfriend had an H pattern, so he was running, it was like 8.5 at 178 or something like that, I forget. Norm, I'm about to be on 250 now. But yeah, 8.5 at 100, and it's a street car. It's got full interior. It's got 2 seats. So it's pretty crazy. And if you guys know who Cletus is, at the FL2K that just happened a few weeks ago, his silver RSX, he was on his video, Cletus's video. He's the one that beat Cletus in the Supra, which is pretty cool. But so I know Brian and Ryan and I have talked about, and Brian wants to do it, and he might do it next year. They're going to do a show, a slot car show. He's talked about it for years, and I think he might want to do it in like Toledo, perhaps. Just because they have, or Perrysburg. Perrysburg would probably be a good spot because they have hotels and conference rooms. Would be a good spot. So we're going to talk about that, I'm sure, on the way to the show. I got an hour and a half to Pro Tinker. I appreciate everybody, the few people that have stopped in today and, listen to me talk, and 6 people liked, and, that's cool. I appreciate it. I've met a lot of really cool people. I've talked to, I've known Scott. I have a good relationship with Scott. So Scott's always texting me, and I'm texting him, and just, rooting each other on. If, something, or Scott will give me, some advice if I'm bidding on something. Hey, go up to this, I look out for cars for Scott, when I go to these shows. So, and Mark, just that whole group. I mean, Slot Racing, Chris, he's a super nice guy. Blue Ridge Raceway, Chris Bayless, who's in Georgia, super nice guy. He sent me some grandstands and checker flag stand. So that's really cool. Yep, I'm turning I'm turning on 250 right now. Norwalk, 23 miles away. This is actually the way that I would take when I go to Norwalk with my camper. So it's the easiest way. I'm turning on Route 60 or 250. So this turn's always kind of a bear with my camper. I always remember because there's a lot of traffic coming this way.
On US 250 west for 22 miles.
But yeah, that'd be cool to do a slot car show. And Brian obviously wants to kind of mimic what it looks like in Richfield and do, racing on Saturday, because that really gets, people excited. They buy cars. So Norm, I'm just passing Cattleman's Restaurant. That place is always packed every time I go by there. 7 people like. Thank you guys. 4 people on. So, but is there any cars that people are looking for that at the show that you want me to keep an eye out? Shoot me an email today. It's Adam, my first name, Adam Hurte, Hurte, at hotmail.com, and I'll find. I'm gonna walk around. I'm always looking for Chucky B. James, he wants me to look out for that I-Wheel, the Trans Am, so I'm gonna do that. And and it's cool because people recognize who I am there now. So we have people asking to take pictures with us, which is really cool, and sign autographs with our picture. So that's really cool. I enjoy doing that. Hey James, Saturday night. Remember, you have Fridays with Adam. Well, Dan does a thing on Friday, and the only reason why I didn't do anything, the reason why I did one last night, James, is because I didn't see Dan have a video. So I did that, or maybe I missed it. A Taste of Christmas. I'm gonna take my wife there. Ooh, that looks good. It's an Amish place. So, but it's having a young one. It's it's hard for me to do it always at the same time. I try to do a show on Wednesdays because no one really does anything on Wednesdays. So I try to do like an hour on Wednesday. So Wednesday's probably gonna be my for sure day that I do something. Don't forget tonight, if you're not a member or a subscriber of Scott's House of HO Racing, go to Scott's page, subscribe, and watch tonight. He's giving away 10 items because he hit 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you go. Hey, Arbuckle, go to Scott's page tonight. I want to say it's 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, and you can. I gotta make sure I do the speed out here. There's state troopers. Oh, that's a pretty house. Oh wow, they had a train. So they had for like the 4th place of a swing set. It was a big train, like really big, and my son would go nuts over that. But anyways, jump on Scott's House of HO Racing tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern. You can win a bunch of prizes, but you have to be a subscriber. So make sure you do that. Scott's a really, really great guy, and I know he appreciates everything. And the items that he's giving away are really, really nice. So, beautiful log cabin with a pond in the front, beautiful. So I wish you guys could see where I'm driving. It's farm country out here, a lot of Amish on one side, and people that kind of just want to be away. And I live out in this kind of area anyways too, but I love it. I love this. I couldn't live in a city. I grew up in a city, and I don't want to be in a big city, or a somewhat normal sized city. But look forward my future runs, or future notice how Brian's Adam Hurte special went from 120 to 140 to 209. That can't be right. Well, the special was only for like a day or something, I think. But 209 can't be right. When I get there today, I'll ask. Now you gotta remember, He doesn't have, he sold a, oh wait, that's right. He had, I think he only had like 24 of those cars left. So, I don't know. I'll ask him today when I get there. I remember he said it was limited. So, once it was sold out, it was sold out on that price. So, no, it's still on. I'll ask him, Arbuckle. You know, Brian. Brian tries to be fair. I see Brian be Brian's very generous. So, you know, he will, if he will honor a deal. You know what I mean? Like if he might make a mistake, you know, or forget for sure. He forgets a lot of things, but he's very fair and very generous. So, you know, I always tell people, call and talk to him. Call and you know, it usually whatever it is. You know, my orders don't come right all the time. Heck, my very first Viper order was wrong. So, and they amended it, but so, oh man, FedEx truck's up here. Why did he pull out? So I don't understand why people have to pull out so fast out of a driveway or, you know, a stop sign. There's no one behind me in the car in front of me. No one. But they had to pull out and cut off the car in front of me. It doesn't make sense. People are morons. He probably wasn't making money at 120, 140. Well, I'll be honest with you, Arbuckle. At this point, they're just trying to move product. So even if they're breaking even or making $10, they want to move product. So they get rid of that product so they can buy more product. And that's what they're trying to do right now. Now, don't forget, they are announcing they're going to be doing a big Black Friday. What is this guy doing? What's going on here? He just stopped. What the heck? The FedEx truck just stopped in the middle of the road for no reason. I don't know why. F these people, I'm going around. What an idiot. I mean, he had his four-ways on, but he just stopped in the middle of the lane. What a moron. So, he sold 24, but I remember he said he was going to sell up to that point, and then once it was to that point, the sale was, you know, he's not going to, you know, offer that, but I'll ask him today. Now, they usually do sales over weekends, or when they do shows, they usually do a sale, so I'll ask him about that today too. But don't forget, the Black Friday special they're going to have, he kind of gave me a little bit of a hint and about it and asked my opinion too. And I wait till you see these deals for the Black Friday stuff. Oh my gosh. I would wait if I was you, in a sense. Deals like crazy. Well, I mean, their Black Friday deals they can be cheap. I mean, but they're still making, that just shows you how much money they're making. And Black Friday stuff, like when you see TVs and stuff like that, that's last year's model. They're just getting rid of last year's model. That's all they're doing. I got to be careful because I always come over this bridge and I remember there's always a state trooper that sits on the other side of this bridge when I would go to Norwalk. And he would sit there and wait for people to fly because it's a blind-sided bridge. And you come down and then he's sitting right there and he gets you. But he, you know, like RC stuff, he'll probably do like buy one get one. That's what he's done in the past. So if you're into RCs, you can jump on that. I know my buddy that bought a bunch of that SCX stuff, or sold the SCX stuff to Brian. That's what he wants to do. He wants to get some SCX stuff. Man, that guy is hunting. He's walking all the way. That's a long walk, boy. Carrying gear too. But yeah, the Black Friday special is gonna be amazing. Is from what I've seen, it's going to be. And then the Batmans came out, so I get to see that in person. Well, I've seen it in person because I've seen but I'll be able to get mine today because I just Fitchville. I am so Norm. I'll tell you exactly where I'm at. So I'm on 250. So there's that blinding bridge. I think you know where I'm talking about, where you kind of go over and down. But there's always a state trooper sitting there. I should slow it down. I'm doing 67 and 55. Back her down just a tad bit. I am coming up to... I'm an hour and 15 minutes away still. Gotta slow down. This is stop sign. So I'm turning on 162 and 250. So that's where I'm at, Norm. Yep, you're right. I see the water tower at Fitchville. Yep. Yep, there's a sign, Fitchville. Small little town. I wonder if the track's closed for the season, or I would assume it's closed for the season, but they might be open today. Norm, do you think the track's open this weekend for like test and tune? The stream look okay, guys? No blurriness, no glitching. Just passing the cemetery now in Fitchville. Oh, okay. I'm hungry. I'm passing the Indian Trail campground. I want to say we were gonna stay here, and then it was bad weather, and we can't. No, we did stay here with our camper once. My wife's friend made these peppers with it had sausage, cream cheese, some pepper on it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I had one this morning for breakfast. Oh my gosh, it's making me hungry. And anybody watching, if you're a veteran, thank you for your dedication, your sacrifices. You know, that you and your made for us. Happy Veterans Day to all those veterans out there. Both my grandfathers were veterans. One was World War II, the other one was Korean War. So actually my dad's dad was General Eisenhower at the time, personal bodyguard for about 6 months is what I was told. So that's kind of cool. The last race was in October. Oh, okay, Norm. Which makes sense. They used to do that Busher shootout like late like that, and the cars would run stupid fast because the air was cool. So haven't decided if I'm gonna do a bigger table, adding a table before I wire this to make my layout bigger. I have tons of tracks, so I could do it, but marshalling can, not be fun when it's just yourself. So I don't know. That's why I kind of don't like Slot Car Crazy's layout, is because like he's got to walk around a long way to get to it. It's a cool layout. It reminds me of an old style, Le Mans type track. But there's a guy in front of me going real. He's not even doing the speed limit. I'm gonna have to pass this guy. But yeah, Slot Car Crazy stuff is, he does good stuff. He doesn't show new stuff. He shows only older stuff, and I like his tech stuff. And he got away from it for a little while, but now he's back into it, which is nice. But it is the season, so he posted a video, I know, doing. I gotta pass this guy. Another FedEx truck. So hold on the table until you get a Viper track. Yeah, you're probably right, Arbuckle. Probably right. I wonder why somebody had just a black flag up. That doesn't make sense. What's a black flag mean? Adam going to PTT. Yep. Oh, hey, Rich. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm heading PTT. I missed you last night on my live stream. It was pretty cool. So tomorrow is a Highland, Indiana slot car show, Rich. And Ryan, Brian, and myself are going to that show. So that live stream will be on. I think they're going to do a live today of us driving there, but then they're going to do a live all day there tomorrow. And it's a good show. It's big. I mean, it's very close to the size of Richfield. It's just only one day, though, unfortunately. And it's like from 9 to 1. So it's really quick, which is fine because I think it's 9 to 1. It might be 9 to 3, but I think it's 9 to 1. But they start packing up at 1, so it don't matter. But then I can get home, because I got to drive 2 hours home from PTT once we get back. Rich, did you do a Tyco Tuesday? And did you do a non-Tyco Friday? I didn't see anything. Just curious. No, nothing. Oh, okay. All right, buddy. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything, because I really like your stuff. So, and I got my Tyco book now, so I want to have it out when you do your stuff. I went back and watched your shows again, episodes of the Tyco Tuesday, and have my book out so I could learn, more about that car that you would go over. So, I have the Aurora book, and I almost brought the books with me just to have when I was, so I could look at stuff. Like if I'm walking around and see stuff, I'm like, oh, I want to pick one of those up. But I didn't want the books to get damaged, so that's why I didn't bring it. But the Aurora book I got from PTT, and that really doesn't, in the back it will tell you pricing, but it's more like the history of some things, which is cool. But everybody, I'm one of those guys. I'm not a big reader. I read well, but I'm just not a big reader. I'm a picture guy. I like looking at pictures. That's what gets me. Big combine cutting down corn. Man, he's cutting that high, though. I wonder why he's cutting that so high. Huh. Man, those stalks, he's 3 feet off the ground. I used to do that. My family had a farm in PA, and I would always do that. Bale hay, and so I know what I'm doing, and I'm like, why is this stalks cut at 3 feet? That's nuts. So, Rich, I gotta figure out. So, James Murray was trying to say, I need to add bank turns, and I have the 9-inch and I have the 12-inch bank turns, and I was trying to do it on my back, the back stretch into the front stretch straightaway, a 4-lane, but I don't think I have enough room. So maybe one day this week I'll do it live and see what you think and what the guys think. Is it possible, or do I not have enough room? Because I would like to carry a lot of speed through that turn. That would look really nice. That's why I keep contemplating if I should, build an add-on to the track. I have the room in the room. I have enough room in my room. But how long does it take you to get to Wayne? It's 2 hours for me, Rich. Directly to exactly, it's an hour and 58 minutes. I'm an hour away right now. Have you ever been to PTT, Rich? And if you haven't, we should coordinate a day where I meet you up there, on a Saturday or something like that. We can go up there. Oh, you've never been? Oh, Rich, you need to go. He's got a bunch of time. So, rumor has it, and this is between me and you and the rest of the internet world, that Brian's secret hideout is only open to him now. No one else. So he's going to buy all that stuff, is what I'm being told. And it's a ton of Tyco. Ton. And Aurora. She's got everything. Alright, so I got to turn, it's telling me to turn on 18. This is taking me a funky way. I might not take the way it's telling me to take, because I know where I'm at. Rich, I did a live last night. I used my GoPro, I said it earlier, but I don't think it uploaded it. It just, it just videoed it, and then it didn't upload it. And I think I have to turn that setting on to do that.
In half a mile, turn left onto the US 20 West, Ohio 18 West.
Yeah, it's making me. Yeah, it's taking me a funky way. It's making me jump on 18 West, which is fine.
Onto the US 20 West ramp.
Yeah, I'm going through Norwalk. Well, Norwalk's straight ahead, Norm. I actually could go straight and make it that way, I think. But
continue on US 20 West for 32 miles.
Yeah, darn it. I gotta, I don't know how to delete it either. So I bet you I got to do it from my computer. So I got my work computer with me, so I'll log in on my work laptop today and fix that. So yeah, it's taking me a different way. Sorry, whatever. $18, $20. Yeah, they run together. So I'll Rich, it was a good show, actually. I was running some, I got some good points on where I should oil the car. I don't think I was oiling the Vipers or the Jags properly, all in the right places. I was missing one spot, and it quieted it down. And then Robert doesn't think the yoga mats has quieted down, but I think it's quieter, and other guys think it too. But I think it's the Jag Can-Am car. I don't know if you guys can see me. Let me see if this will help. The sun's blinded. Can you guys see me fine? Or is the sun blinded, washing out the camera? Hey, Matt. 4:36. Oh, okay. But yeah, it was a cool stream last night. So I did a lot of wall I added. So I was showing that, and the guys wanted me to do some racing, so I did that. But Matt, you watched a little bit last night. Do you think the track sounded a bit quieter? Wasn't as loud? But when I ran the other Jag cars, they were quiet, and the Viper car was fine. I just think it was I think it was just that Jag Can-Am car for some reason. I think the body on that car rubs the track a little bit, and I need to look at that. Somebody was telling me to put gray or silver marker paint to see where I'm dragging too much, maybe, or something. I forget, but something like that. I'm blocking the sun so I can see if you guys say something. Actually, I'll push over here. Yeah, in my last, at our old house, I used, oh, you guys can't see me because the gear shift's in the way. I can't see you guys when you like that, so let's do it this way. My wife has my phone holder. So, I know what I can do. Nope, that won't fit. Hang on, guys. Hang on. It's getting warm in here. Sorry. There we go. That's better. I gotta turn the heat down. She's hot. Alright, that's better. So, I use the foam stuff. Yeah, that stuff does work great. But I think the yoga mat did okay. I know it's a little loud, but I think it's the track, honestly. I think it's my connections are maybe not perfect, and that's why I want to go around before I start wiring things and do that. Yeah, I get it. Here's a two-door 50. Yep, 57. Pretty cool. I don't know if you guys saw. Oh, thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. So, I'm 50 minutes away, it says, from Pro Tinker. Oh, they have a speed camera. Where is it at? My GPS in my truck is telling me there's a speed camera. Oh, you work in this village? Yeah, Moreauville is where I'm at right now, Norm. So, Matt, you'll be jealous. I just drove right by Norwalk, and the racetrack's right there, just a few minutes away. Yeah, I'm passing those big silos, and there's a cop right there, and I'm doing 36 miles an hour. I better slow down. It's 25 through here. So, man, I haven't seen a 7-Eleven in a long time. I can't believe it's a 4-lane road and it's 25 miles an hour back there. What in the world? Yep. Oh, okay. I think it's I know exactly where I'm at. Yeah, there's the sun again. Gonna get me. Oh, what's this guy doing? Hit up E Love Stores. Kind of funny. Passing the big John Deere dealership. Norm. They got all kinds of equipment there. Holy smokes. But yeah, I think Wednesday night's gonna probably be my normal go live night, and then if nobody's doing anything on Fridays, I'll do a live on Fridays if guys are cool with that. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. You know, they've been doing it longer than I have, so. But if they're not doing something, I'll fill in and do that. That track, Matt, is really, really nice too. I mean, it's one of the nicest tracks in the country. It really is. And it's gotten even better. I mean, it was really nice before Summit bought it, when it was just Norwalk Raceway Park. And then now it's Summit Motorsports Park or something like that. But they bought more equipment, and when they have an accident or a spill or a break, it's so much faster. It still takes a while, but it's a lot faster than what it used to be. I gotta get past this guy. I'm in his blind spot, and I hate when people do that to me. So, is there any cars that you guys have been on the hunt for that I can maybe see if I see one there and I can pick it up for you? Just email me. My email is at Adam Hurte, ADAMHURTE @hotmail.com. So just shoot me an email, and I'll look when I walk around and stuff like that. I might do a live with my phone just to walk around, depending on what the service is like there. I want to say it wasn't the best because I don't think it was the best because of being inside that gym, but I could be wrong. I can't remember. I know the service inside the Parsippany location wasn't good. So sprint cars. Lifelike sprint cars. All right, Norm. They had actually at the Richfield show, Bob Beers had brand new ones in the packaging at his booth there. Man, there's cops everywhere over here. It's the middle of nowhere. So I almost picked him up. I think he was asking a little much for him, but they're cool looking cars and they run well, but they don't stay on the track. They come off, that wing is kind of heavy. Actually, I think that car is kind of heavy. Yep. The whole bed of my truck is filled with track and then Right behind me, Matt, is the Bass Pro set that's brand new. The box is a little rough, but it's never been used. It's never been opened. The cellophane is still over it and stuff. And then chronometer, another unopened pit box with the cellophane, and then a digital lap counter. And then all the accessories, all of the bank turns. There's a bunch of turns, inner curves, outer curves in the packaging, brand new, never been opened as well. But tons of track. There's a drift track, I believe, in there. So, but yeah, Brian bought that, so I'm sure he'll be selling that real soon. So, probably give a good deal to somebody. It's a lot of stuff. Here's bothering me. This ear I'm deaf in. I can hear sounds, but I don't know what you're saying. I can just hear sounds. It's been bothering me lately. Like an ache. So, I'm usually pretty tired after these shows. They wear you out. You're on your feet a lot, you're talking, you're moving around, and it's just fast paced. It's a cool army tank. My son would like that. But I want to thank all the veterans again. Happy Veterans Day. You know, the sacrifice they made, their family has made. You know, some have paid the cost. I can't thank those people enough. But yes, I appreciate our veterans, that's for sure. Better back her down, Adam. And, Matt, your logo is awesome. I like that a lot. It's really nice. Will you please ask him what's on the NASCAR set in cars? Yes, I will. I'll ask him. Say people were already asking about it. The box is a little rough, but that's all immaculate. The only thing that sucks about was hard for SCX back in the day was the cost of shipping. It cost a fortune to ship those back in the day, and it still does probably today. So that's the only thing that will maybe hinder you is because it's a big box. Something's going on. Oh, they're doing a veterans thing. Yep. This little town, I think they're getting ready to do a parade. Because I see people standing on the street. Now I'm getting a little cold. It's a little cold. To Fremont, do you take Route 6? That's what it's telling me to take. Norm. This isn't the way I usually come. The way I usually go is mostly highway, and then I take like a bunch of back roads to his place. So this isn't the normal way I usually come. I've came this way once before, but it's not the way I like to come here because it's through cities and a lot of stop and go and stuff like that once I get into these areas. Even today, all the good SCX still in Spain. I'm telling you, the stuff, so I still have a bunch of SCX stuff. Actually, my buddy with this collection is the one that gave me my first set, and it's the Bass Pro set. He had a couple of them. And so I still have that. Excuse me. And then my son, yeah, I don't like this way. My son enjoys the 132nd, so I have a lot of analog too. Arby's sounds good. I'm kind of hungry. Fried mac and cheese bites. I don't know about that. Mac and cheese is just good how it is. I don't know why you need to fry it. Burger King, though. Burger King's turned into my favorite cheeseburger from a fast food joint. Other than a place called Swenson's here in Ohio. But Matt, I'll ask him today, and then I'll shoot a message on Discord to you and see what he says. I have no idea what he's going to ask. I know what he paid for the collection. Oh, bald eagle. It's fine talking about Patriot and stuff, and there's a bald eagle flying right in front of me. Too cool. Gosh, he's big. What are we searching? He's looking for something. Cool. Hey, thanks. Honestly, I just went on Google, to be honest with you, and typed in like racing logos, and that thing came up on mine, and then I just wrote, actually my brother-in-law did one prior for me. He's an IT guy, and I was like, wait a second, I can do this. So it's easier than you think. So just all you gotta do is cut and copy the images you want and place them strategically on your screens. It's you can do it. Shoot, the editing you do for your videos is way tougher than that. But my wife's gonna make me stickers. She's got machines, and she does sublimation. She's got a big sublimation printer, and she's big into all that stuff. So she's real good. She's got a massive cutter and stuff like that, so she's real good at that stuff. Actually, Pro Tinker, and then we're gonna have her make them shirts and hats and mugs and all that, but we just haven't gotten to it. I swear that's Brianna's cousin's truck. I hate this way. I don't know why it takes me this way. Actually, I took myself this way because I knew going the way I was going it was going to do this, but I got time. We're not going to leave for a couple more hours anyway, so Ryan's got to work. I'm hungry though. Brian says, I need a Coke, I need energy. It's crazy, I should be drinking water. Hey, Chucky B. I know, I was just doing, when I did that name, I was just messing with Brian, and then I changed the name like 3 or 4 times. YouTube said I couldn't change the name for 14 days. So it has to stay this way for like 12 more days. Chucky B, I'm looking out for that car. I actually screenshotted it, and so I'm gonna look for that car today. I was telling the guys earlier. Oh, excuse me. I don't usually yawn like that. When I go to these shows, I notice it's not. I don't usually see newer iWheel stuff. It's usually the older iWheels that I see. The ones that are in pieces. Why? These people are idiots. So they blow the grass all the way into the road. First off, that's dangerous for people that are on motorcycles. And I'm sure somebody's riding a motorcycle today because it's nice out. And I'm going way too slow. And why wouldn't they just blow it back into? It's just dumb. So this guy was blowing it all towards all the cars. Just sorry, people are idiots. I thought I messaged you. I found one. Oh, good. Awesome. That's good to hear, Chuck B. Hopefully you didn't have to pay too much for it. Did you sell it or did you keep it? Well, I am the original and the only one, I think. I'm hungry. I only had that little pepper thing this morning. That was delightful. I should have bought the rest of them, but my mom, my wife went Christmas shopping with a few ladies from church, and they go to this special toy store in Don't Tell Brian in Pennsylvania. So she's there. My mom came to watch our son this morning for a couple hours. He was up at 6 o'clock waiting for my mom. No, I'm not stopping at Waffle House. I already told Ryan this. We are not doing Waffle House, and we're not going to Hooters. Because this Hooters that we went to is in the freaking hood. And we were, but we were the minorities. We were the only white people in there, which I grew up, a very diverse, town of Akron, Ohio, super diverse, but I felt I've never been somewhere where, I was the only white person. So I understand how a black person or a Hispanic person might feel when they go somewhere and they are the only person of their color in that room, that restaurant. So, I have sympathy for that. But I don't want to go there because dark meat is juicy. The guy, one of the vendors, they got a dirt bike trail there. What? Wow, they built a dirt bike track for the city. How cool is that? It's free. It's just right on the side of the road. Norm, do you know where I'm talking about? I'm just coming to Clyde. I don't remember coming this way, though. I don't remember coming to a town like this. Maybe I did. I'm 30 minutes away. Thank goodness. My back's starting to get tight. Put biofreeze on. High score heaven. Oh. I'm trying to see, when I go now, I try to see if I see hobby stores. You don't see them anymore. There was a slot car location in Akron, right by my buddy, and just down the road where I grew up from. I think it was like Slot Car 77 was her name. The place is closed now, but the sign is still there. I would love to have that sign. It's big too. It's good size, but it's really cool. I raced in there a few times. Sounds good, Matt. I appreciate you stopping in. This is weird. So, I am hungry. Another Arby's and McDonald's. I wonder if the owner owns both. Huh. I'll ask him, Chucky B. Did you get the rest of your order, though? You just didn't get the clock? Forgot about it. He's been out of town too. But he shouldn't sell something if he's not going to plan on shipping it, right? Somebody's license plate or something in the middle of the road there. I heard it before I saw it. But I'm excited to go to this show. It's a good show. I would say it's better than the Parsippany show. The Parsippany show, it's smaller, but they get a lot of people in there, so that's good, you know, but it's smaller. And then the Kentucky show we went to a couple months ago, that's not really a slot car show. That's more Hot Wheels and die cast and models. It's not the Kentucky show. I wouldn't go back to be honest with you. But I mean, it's, you know, it's better than nothing. I'm sure. I think we made a few $1,000s, $3,000 or $4,000, something like that. But you know, it wasn't that good. So, but definitely the Parsippany show is very good. The Highland show that we're going to tomorrow is excellent, and the one in Richfield is the best one, in my opinion. So, and I've been to, this will be the second time going to Parsippany. I've been to 3 or 4 times, I'm going to say, and then the Richfield a bunch of times now. None of that order. I know he will send it someday. Before Christmas. It's a gift. Okay, I'll say something to him when I get there, Chucky B. Don't worry. Have no fear. I'll make sure. What? I wonder what other cars you have. Maybe they were waiting on something. So I'm getting the next 6 exits, Norm, is Fremont. So is this the way you come here, Norm? Same route? I love that. If you're on here still. Did it. 8 likes. Chucky B, I don't know if you saw, I had a live stream last night. Rich was saying that he tried to click on it, but it wouldn't play. I think the reason why my GoPro didn't have an auto upload, I turned that setting off, not thinking I thought it was going to auto upload to my SD drive card, and I didn't want it to do that. But I think it meant for YouTube, so I got to fix that. But last night's stream I thought was pretty cool. I'm getting my wall set. Hey, Robert Fish. Morning, buddy. Oh, okay. Which way do I want to go? I think I might have went the wrong way. I did. Shoot. It didn't tell me to go to the right, so I'm going to fix that.
In half a mile, turn right on South County Road 198, South Township Line Road.
My GPS, it's built into my truck, but it didn't tell me to, you couldn't tell if it was going left or right at all. But I can turn right up here and jump right on it.
Take the next right onto South County Road 198, South Township Line Road.
Oh, does it want me to just turn around? No, let's take a look at a nice neighborhood.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto North County Road 198, North Township Line Road.
New houses. 7 people watching. That's cool. Just me driving down the road, going to PTT for the slot car show in Highland, Indiana, or Hammond, Indiana. Is that? No, it's Highland.
County Road 98,
Right by Calumet City, Illinois. I believe it starts at 9 tomorrow, 8 or 9 to 1 or 3. I can't remember. It's not long. It's like 9 to 1, I think.
Turn left on US 20 West.
If you're at, nearby, you should come. It's a very good show. I should have went in the middle. I'll be at PTT in about 25 minutes. That's what it's saying.
Continue on US 20 West for 6 miles.
Robert, do you think the track was getting quieter, or was it just that one Jag car? I was talking to the guys about what you were saying earlier, and I can't remember if you decided it was the car track. I thought the track personally was a little bit quieter, but what's your take on that? Pulling it off in here a little bit. It's warm. It's 50 degrees right now in Ohio. Brian still offers Robert Fish specials. Yeah. That would make Brian's year if Robert Fish came to Ohio. Oh my gosh. I think he would cry. You know how he always says, I'm gonna cry. I think he would. And I think he would love to see Robert Fish there. And I know it's expensive. Oh, gas is not cheap. Across the border, I mean, I get it. I understand. We all got lives, you know what I mean? So, I like helping these guys out, and I've always kind of committed to it, but, there's other things I should have probably stayed home this weekend and blew my leaves and finished winterizing the property. The camper's all done, so that's good. Alright, so I stay on this for another 3 miles. I'll say that. I think you're right. You know what, Robert? I'll do a test. I do have a decibel meter. I'll do a test to see which one's louder. Same car. I'll just run a car that has this guy's pissing me off. What's this thing say? Have you heard the good news? Christ died for us. Oh, okay. Actually, I think I'm going to Perrysburg. I thought they were doing drugs. Jeez Louise. I thought I smelled weed. Losers. And they got kids in the car. Bunch of losers. You do what you want in your own home. I don't care. You don't do it with kids in your car. Sorry. West side of Fremont. Go left to Route 6. Thanks, Nor. Yep, I see what you're saying. I'm hitting the Bowling Green Tiffin sign right now. Not hitting it, I should say, going underneath it. But I can't wait to, track records with the timing system and mess around with stuff like that. That's going to be fun. And then my son, that's where I'm going to be excited for him to see what his fast lap can be, and then him trying to beat it, because my son is extremely competitive. Like, it's almost like a disorder. He's that competitive. It's a good thing, but it can be a bad thing too. So we've tried to manage that a little bit.
In half a mile, keep left to continue on US 6 West. Follow signs for
but yeah, he will, once he finds out, like, hey, this keeps track of, how fast he goes, he's going to be down there all day racing. He keeps telling me to put, like silicone tire gel claws and aftermarket tires on the cars because he knows that makes them faster and helps them handle. But he still hasn't, like, he's really, really good with 132nd cars. Like, really good. What is this semi doing? But, the HO stuff, he has a hard time. And I think it's just because the trigger, it's a lot easier to do on the 132nd, the 120 ohm controller. It's difficult to control those cars. Ah, this sucks. This guy, dude. I don't think this guy knows where he's going at all. I gotta turn off the heat. 8 people on, 9 likes. I appreciate it. I should put my sunglasses on. I think I'm going to. It's pretty bad. It's a beautiful day. And the Pro Tinker Toys. Oh yeah, that's much better. You guys have helped made this drive go smooth and quick.
In a quarter mile, at the traffic circle, take the first exit and stay on US 6 West.
Yeah, I don't like coming this way. The other way that I come is so much easier. Less traffic, too. But next week I'll start on the track. That's the plan. Start wiring. I got all my stuff, I believe. Mark is helping me through that. We've had a half hour, 45 minutes conversation. He sent me a diagram, how I should do it, because I'm going to wire it just like how he did. So, dude, this semi, he's going through this roundabout, and it is tight for him.
Exit the traffic circle onto US 6 West. Continue on US 6 West for 3/4 of a mile.
But it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited for it. But it's gonna take some work to get it done right, and I'm sure I'm gonna have some hiccups. And then the Viper driving stations I've said earlier are coming in. So that's gonna be cool too. I didn't buy the adapters, so if somebody wants to do the adapters, I can send them to them because I'm not gonna use them. So if you want to try to do that, they're 3D of the AFX, the ends of the AFX controllers. So you just run your wires through that. So if somebody would want those, let me know.
Take the next right to stay on US 6 West.
Thank goodness. Hopefully
Continue on US 6
here.
West for 14 miles.
I might have to go to the house. I don't even know where he wants me all the track anyways. I bet you he's going to want it in the shed so you can go through it. Yeah. That helium aluminum or aluminum helium whatever that was funny. He was getting upset. He was really, really bored. That's why I couldn't believe he was on as long as he was at that show. I don't think he was very busy at that show, and he had nobody to talk to. So he talked to us for hours. That was kind of funny. But I'm kind of bumming though that some of the PTTs They look nice, but their exclusives are in those boxes, so they're harder for me to put up on my wall. So I'm probably gonna get a shelf put in there in the room to put the things that need to go, that can't hang on the wall, just sit on a shelf. That's the plan. But Scott, to do what he did in his room, that takes patience, time, and that's a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work. Just doing like 2 rows of cars is a lot of work. So, yeah, that will be nice, Matt. I'm looking forward to that too, because my first experience in life like was the sprint cars. So I really like them. I'm surprised that they haven't gotten more, following of, because I think their chassis, that sprint car that I have, that car runs really, really well, meaning it's smooth. Watching, thank you. Have 9 thumbs up, thank you. We're about 20 minutes, it says, from 19 minutes from Pro Tinker. That's where I'm going. Highland Indiana show is tomorrow. We're headed to that. Brian, and myself. It's Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans. Make sure you thank them as well. Brian and Ryan are both veterans, so I'm going to thank them. And then Ryan's all excited because he'll get a free lunch today, free meal. So I'm going to have to meal because they're getting free meals, which they should. 10 people watching. Thanks, guys. No, I'm not there yet, Rich. The traffic's bad. I don't usually come this way. I've came this way one time before, and I had the same issue. So, and the only reason why it took me this way is because I was on the other side of town when I was at home. So, but I'm getting close. Big deer there. Ooh, that was a big doe. Holy smokes. Just hit on the side of the road. My gosh. Get behind semis, man. And it's windy out here, so if into Pro Tinkers, I know Norm has, but they're out in the middle of nowhere, and it is super, super flat. Super flat. And it gets windy out here because there's nothing to stop it. And when it snows, they have drift really bad, or the roads are really icy because of all that coming off the fields, all these open fields. So I really, it's dangerous. I don't like really coming out here during the winter time because it's pretty dangerous. The roads can be. So I remember I came out here I took my son with me, and one of the roads that was real close to Pro Tinker, like maybe a minute or 2 away, I had to put the truck in 4-wheel drive to get through it because there was so much drift. Like, it was like 1.5 feet of snow. I had to put it in 4-wheel drive. But don't forget, jump on Scott's live stream tonight, Scott's House of HO Racing. He's doing giveaways. You got to be a subscriber to win, but I believe he's doing 10 giveaways. So, Rich, you'll have your chance to win something, buddy. I'm going to try to watch. We'll probably be driving or just getting to the hotel by that time. So, I should be able to watch and hopefully win something. I plan on getting the giveaways of my own. I plan on mailing those out this week. I apologize. Super Dave, he won his a few days last week or so. And I haven't gotten it out. I just haven't had time. It's semis limit. Lifelike's from Canada, huh, Robert? I didn't know that. Alright. It's not 30. So the speed limit's 50 through here. And this semi, oh, now it drops down 35. Okay, I see. Man, this is annoying. My back's bothering me. Do you guys want me to do the live stream to the rest of the way there? We're 15 minutes away. Or do you want me to cut it off short now? It's up to you guys. Eight people watching. I think I saw 11 on at one time. Now we can get back up to speed. Cords of wood. I barely saw. Is the connection all right there? Does it look fine? Meaning the camera, is it blurry, or is it a good stream? Don't stop. All right, I won't stop. Who is it? Oh, it's Norm. Okay, I won't stop. I'll do it till I get up there, and maybe I'll walk in. 10 likes, thank you. Sorry guys. The show's about, I want to say like 4 hours from Pro Tinker. Dang, there's another state trooper. They're all over this road. I wonder if they have a headquarters up here. Whoa, this guy slammed on his brakes pretty quick. Good, because I'm going to pass this truck. Thanks, Robert. Oh, thanks, Norm. I don't got any boogers, huh? That's good. I'm sorry about the view. I know it stinks, but my wife has my, I'm going to order my own, so she can just keep that one, and I'll put the phone holder up there. My truck's all, hands-free, so I don't ever have to have that thing. I got it for live streaming. I left it in her car for, I think we took a trip somewhere, Cincinnati, I think, and I put it in there. "10 minutes away." Get around the semi. Oh, he's got a headlight out. He's gonna get a ticket. I'm surprised that state trooper didn't get him on his DOT. His DOT pre-trip, and he's got a light out. He's got a running light out and a headlight out. Headlight on one side and a running light's out on the other. Oosh. Tired. I didn't sleep well last night. My wife, I was doing the track and stuff, and I went into the theater room and turned on the TV and watched a little bit, and I said, well, I'll go. My wife she did laundry, but she was asleep in the bed, and all my clothes laid out on my side of the bed, and I didn't want to wake her up, clothes and, my dresser drawers and things like that. And said, well, I'll go back down to the theater room. We've got big sectional couches down there, and I'll just lay down there and watch TV. And I fell asleep. I kept waking up. You sometimes forget it's almost winter. It's cooler here, actually. So at my house it was 52, and here it's 48. So it's colder here. Ready to get out of the truck. 6 miles away. I don't know why it says it's going to take me 10 minutes to go 6 miles. A lot of the farmers out here getting their crops cut down today. And what's funny is this week in Ohio it's supposed to be in the 60s. I saw I was deleting some old pictures on my other phone that's the same that I'm using right now. Is the same, it has the same, all my pictures, it just transfers, it's on the Apple Cloud. And on this time last year, on November 12th, we were going to the show, and Brian, it was snowing, and Brian was going to Chick-fil-A. He stood outside. I have the video. He stood outside in the drive-thru line because he ordered it online. I don't know why he didn't go inside and get it, but they told him he had to go inside. He was in the drive-thru line, and it's a white out. It was snowing like crazy. So, you know, this year it's 50 degrees, and last year it was snowing. It's kind of funny. Just crossed over 23. Now, what in the world is that? Oh, man, I wish I had this thing pointing. It was an old cab-over flatbed with propane tanks on the stacks cut in half. Like real propane tanks. Five minutes away, guys.
In half a mile, turn left, 281 west. Take the next left onto Ohio 281 west.
Yeah, so almost there. I didn't even bring any snacks.
Continue on Ohio 281 west for 1 mile.
Miles away. I always get excited, no matter how many times I've been to Protein. I've probably been here, I don't know, maybe 20 times. But every time I come, I get excited. Maybe more than that, maybe 30 times. But I get excited every time because I enjoy seeing Brian and Ryan. I enjoy being in the store, you know. I have that luxury of being somewhat close. I mean, 2 hours. I'm sure I've been here more than most people have that live within 2 hours. But
slight right onto Church Street.
We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Taking the back way in to Wayne.
Continue for 3 miles.
That doesn't say. My trip's only 2.6. How can I continue for 3 miles? That don't make sense. But I appreciate everybody tuning in today. I'm sure it wasn't that exciting a live stream, but I really appreciate it. All the comments and the likes. That's really kind of you guys. You know, like I said, if there's a car that you're looking for, please email me today at adamhurte@hotmail.com, and I'll keep an eye out for it. And then if you want me to get it, I'll get it. And then we'll just, you know, we'll figure it out. And I'll ship it to you, and we can get the money to me, you know, transfer money somehow, whatever. So, or you can, you know, if you want to buy me something at Pro Tinker to offset it, you know what I mean? Like, hey, if I want this car, you can offset it or whatever. We can always do stuff like that. So if you feel more comfortable doing it that way. But email again is adamhurte, Hurte, @hotmail.com. No space in between my first and last name. adamhurte@hotmail.com. There's that gas station. Yeah, this is the outskirts. So if you guys ever remember in the old episodes when Tim would talk about chicken and JoJo's, this is the I'm passing the gas station that sold the chicken and JoJo's. So, and they have pizza here. We stopped in there a few times. I had to get ice for New Year's there once. I ran there, and we had to get air in the camper. I want to say the last time we came here, wow, it's a beautiful dart. The last time we came here to the Highland Show, it was Ryan, Mac, me, and Zach Stoneface. And
quarter mile, turn right onto East Main Street.
We had to stop and get air in the camper, the tires. So we're coming into Wayne now. It is a small town. There's no stoplights. There's a Plymouth Duster right there. It's kind of cool. Hey, I can think of a car. Number 8 NASCAR Dale Jr. HO car. All right, I'll look. I know that's a tough car. Is that a Tyco? Is that a Tyco, Matt? I should have brought my book. I don't know why I didn't. But here's the country farmhouse. I know Brian's talked about this. So that's the country farmhouse right there.
Take the next left onto 1474 Center Street. Then your destination.
He always talks about Aztec or A-Tech Auto. This is A-Tech right here. And then there's Pro Tinker Toys. He's got the van right there.
Your destination is on the left.
And we're here, guys. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. And if I can do a live stream later, I'll do one. And then I'll do one. Try to do one maybe tomorrow. We'll just see how it goes. But thanks everybody for stopping in. Appreciate it. Shoot me an email, adamhurte@hotmail.com, if there's a car you're looking to buy, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. See ya.